what you need to know now. The disaster in Nepal, villages buried, hundreds missing, including 47 Americans, after a wall of water and land swallowed everything in its path. Both parties now sounding the alarm over the camera network tracking millions of American drivers.
So, come up to the lab.
And remembering Rocky Horror star Tim Curry as we celebrate a career that went from fishnets to Pennywise. I'm Hannah Batal from ABC News. It's Thursday, August 27th. This is what you need to know. Let's get right to the big story. This morning, haunting images out of Nepal. People running for their lives as a deadly wall of water and earth tore through a valley along the Tibet border. Entire villages have been swept away, and overnight, more than 168 people are confirmed dead. Hundreds more are unaccounted for, including 65 Americans, 22 of them from one Tennessee group on a spiritual pilgrimage. Experts say flooding may have been caused by an avalanche of ice and rock crashing into a river. Darren Jacklin is touring Nepal. He was at that now-destroyed border crossing just hours earlier and is thankful to be alive.
I thought to myself, where would I have ran when I was there? What's my exit points? And I'm thinking to myself, there's nowhere I could go. There's just mountains all around us.
One survivor says he tried to grab his wife's hand as the mud swept into their home. He made it to the rooftop terrace. She did not. An urgent search and rescue operation is now underway. Crews are pulling people from the mud and helicopters are plucking survivors to safety. We're learning more about why CIA Director John Ratcliffe traveled to Moscow this week. Sources say Ratcliffe made the rare visit to warn Russian officials not to attack any members of NATO as Russia struggles with the ongoing stalemate in Ukraine. The situation in Ukraine has sparked concern that Russia could target other nations in the region, like Lithuania or Latvia. Sources say Iran was also a topic of discussion during Ratcliffe's visit. The FBI says a hacking group backed by China has been taking aim at U.S. government agencies. The Justice Department, NASA, and the U.S. Senate, as well as the Federal Reserve, are among hundreds of organizations targeted. Officials say they've seized internet domains and disrupted China's cyber campaign, but they warn the hackers are relentless. China's president visits the White House next month. Nearly 25 years after the September 11th attacks, a trial date has finally been set for the accused mastermind. A military judge ruled Khalid Sheikh Mohammed will stand trial in June of 2028, along with 3 alleged accomplices. He's been in U.S. custody since 2003 and came close to a plea deal 2 years ago that would have spared him the death penalty before then Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin rejected it. A key fight still looms, and that's whether prosecutors can use what he told the FBI after years in secret CIA prisons. The defense claims those statements are tainted by torture. The company behind the cameras watching America's roads is now under investigation by Congress. Flock Safety's license plate readers photograph every passing vehicle, feeding a database police can search, no warrant needed. Now there's more than 120,000 cameras across 49 states. Missouri Senator Josh Hawley accuses the company of building an unprecedented national surveillance network, one he says Congress never authorized. The backlash crosses party lines from Bernie Sanders to Ron DeSantis.
No one's been stronger on law enforcement than me, but I don't want to have this become a surveillance state.
Officers in several states have been accused of misusing the cameras. Flock CEO says the company is making changes to make the system harder to misuse, and he calls the cameras a critical crime-fighting tool that helped solve more than 1 million crimes last year. There's been a breakthrough in the fight against pancreatic cancer. The FDA has approved a new targeted drug called Razonq. It was found to slow tumor growth and potentially prolong life in patients with advanced pancreatic cancer, doubling the average survival rate in clinical trials. Scientists hope it can be used someday to treat other cancers as well. Now to some quick hits, other stories we're following today. A Japanese artist known around the world as the Queen of Polka Dots has died. Yayoi Kusama created iconic pumpkin sculptures, immersive infinity rooms, and vibrant artwork filled with her signature pattern. She even worked with Louis Vuitton multiple times, pairing the fashion house's designs with her distinctive art style. She was 97 years old. After 75 years, the NFL is killing its All-Star game. The league is eliminating the Pro Bowl games. Instead, 88 players will be named to a Pro Bowl class each December, chosen by fans, coaches, and fellow players. The league says the change came from the players themselves, and the class will still be celebrated in person in Los Angeles during the traditional Pro Bowl weekend. Things got saucy in Spain as the world-famous La Tomatina festival kicked off. Thousands of people from around the world packed the streets to hurl tomatoes at each other in the annual hour-long food fight. Organizers say nearly 340,000 pounds of tomatoes will be tossed during the celebration. The tradition dates back to a brawl between villagers in 1945. And now, one more thing before you go. Tim Curry, the actor and singer best known for playing Dr. Frankenfurter in the Rocky Horror Picture Show, has died at the age of 80. Curry began his career on the London stage before going on to star in films including Clue and Home Alone 2: Lost in New York. He also terrified viewers as the evil clown Pennywise. The Rocky Horror Picture Show became a cult phenomenon and the longest-running theatrical release in history.
So, come up to the lab and see what's on the slab. I see you shiver with anticipation.
And that's what you need to know. For breaking news and live updates throughout the day, check out ABC News, streaming on Disney+.
New episodes streaming every day only on Disney+.